Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is your boy LG.
This your boy Nate the Great, man. You know how we rockin'.
And we got our coach over there. Stacey, how you doing tonight?
I'm
Stacey.
great. I'm great. Glad to see everyone back for another episode of Waves of Wisdom. Today's theme is you say you love me, but you choose them. Okay? The wave of wisdom is issues can be small, but this principle may be heavy.
It's all about the principle.
Right? So, I mean, there's a couple different ways that you could actually look at this theme. You say you love me, but you choose them. People could look at it as, being unfaithful. You say you love somebody, but you choosing other people. You're, consistently being unfaithful. My initial thought, though, when I thought of this was you just do things to make other people happy, kind of like a people pleaser.
Ooh.
And then you neglect or forget about what's important to your significant other. And you're not really doing what's, making them happy, but you're doing what's making other people happy.
You're talking right there.
Yeah.
Right? Do you guys have like a third?
It's your boys.
No, I'm talking about.
Do you have guys? You could look at this many different ways. That might be a
that's it.
perspective.
That's the one. That's the one I want to go with.
Yeah, because I feel like us men, we get that a lot. We got to choose
Men a lot.
between our ladies or our boys.
Or the other two,
pressure.
bro. You can't just say the man, bro. No.
Okay, so we're gonna skip out on the unfaithful part, right? You guys seem to like the other aspect of it better.
Yeah, because that's what we go through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro.
All right. So, my first question is, how do you deal with feeling like you're second place in your own relationship?
Who, me?
It's an open-ended
Man,
question.
Repeat it one more time.
How do you feel like, or how do you deal with feeling like second place in your own relationships? Because so the theme, right, is you say you love me, but you choose.
I know,
them.
bro. You don't have to do none of that.
No. LaRon is asking for clarification,
Yeah.
so let him get his clarification. You might be ready to jump on board.
I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead. Kick it off then. Kick it off.
But some people feel like, people in their relationships they're being neglected or overlooked because somebody is catering to outside people instead of catering to the household.
Mayu, we know the already, Mayu. Let's go now, hon.
Nate is eager. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
She said how we handle it. Me?
Feeling second place.
Yeah, me, how I handle it, I voice out. I say how I feel, because if that's the way it's going, that's the way I'm going to say it's going. Straight up. I'm not going to wait, or I'm just going to cut it like straight at the neck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to wait till like it get like overbearing, because I be feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? And I voice how I feel.
You don't feel like that's being a little bit too sensitive?
No.
No? Okay.
I personally okay, so
that's what
I'm gonna be
they
open
gonna say
and say something.
Yeah.
It's little, but it was a big deal to Nate.
Right.
So when I used to work at the hospital, I would have a long day. Like my shift would only be 8 or 10 hours or something like that. But I would be gone for a significant portion of the day, like 12 hours or more, just because of my commute. And so sometimes when I get off of work, the first person I call might not always be Nate. He gets upset, or he used to get upset, because he felt as if he should have been the first person that I call when I get off. And we had a little debate about it going back and forth. And so my reasoning for making him be the last person I talked to, it's not like he wouldn't know that I would get off. I'd send him a text message or something. He would know that I'm off and I'm safe or whatever.
Right.
But the reason that he was my last person to talk to was because I knew that I was going to be on the phone with him the longest. So the other conversations were going to be quick. Just a check-in. But with him, I'm going to talk about my whole day. I'm going to vent to him about what's going on. He's going to fill me in on what was going on with the baby. So by the time we would actually get off the phone, I would probably be home. And when I get home, I no longer have time to talk to those other people, because now I have to do stuff around the house. I got to take care of the baby. Like my free time has now it's gone.
Right.
I don't have that opportunity to talk to those people. And then with Nate, even if I'm still on the phone with him when I get home, our conversation will still continue because now we're home together.
Right.
And that was my reasoning. And he didn't understand that. Or maybe if he did, he just didn't care. He just felt like he should have been the first one I called, regardless of whether I had time to check in with anybody else.
So what y'all do now?
I eventually just, started calling him first and then texting other people and like, hey, I'm just checking in. I'm safe. I'm on my way home. But it didn't even, I started working from home.
Right.
So I no longer had that commute. So the argument kind of just dismissed on its own. But that was something very simple that was actually just very important to him.
Right.
Where we had a little disagreement on.
Okay. And you felt second.
Bro, nah, bro. It was a little deeper than that.
Okay.
You know
Go ahead.
I feel like, I'm home, doing what I do, and I feel like sometimes I want to like tell her something, and then if I can't get her because she don't answer her phone sometimes in the hospital, so it's like okay,
right.
you know what I'm saying, and it's like it's important, a lot of things be important, like you know what I'm saying, and I want to like talk to her before I forget, because a lot of times like I call her and then I have something on my mind, right?
Right.
And then if I don't like talk to her, like I forget like what I call her for, and it's hard for me, and it's like I hate forgetting things, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
And I always felt like if it was super important, you wouldn't have forgot.
nah, bro.
You don't leave voicemails?
He
No, I don't
won't.
leave
He won't leave a voicemail, and he won't send a text. That's why I was like, if it's important, like if it's truly important, send me a text.
Nah, bro.
And then I will make time. I'll ask for a break, or I'll figure out a way,
Right.
so that I can talk to you.
I called.
He just want to talk to me. He literally just want to talk to me.
No, I don't like
Ain't
do
nothing
that.
wrong with that.
No, never that. I don't like texting and all that. I
No,
like
he
to just
doesn't,
talk
yeah.
to the person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up like old times. I don't like that's new 2028 right now.
I mean, if he didn't have Surrey, man, his messages would be all literally piecing them together. Like, what is he trying to say?
That's not the fact, bro. That's not the fact. Don't get on that. Before I start going on your hand, bro.
The boy got just put on blast.
Yeah. But okay, so have you ever felt like that in your relationship, Lauren, where like felt like you were put second, or
I think at times, at times, when Monica had, her work friends, her, I think she was working at not Homemade, Sports Authority. So she'll be going out with her friends and things like that, and to that point, right? When they get off, you're expecting like, hey, I'm off, chat up, but when she get off, she go right to the bars with the friends and whatnot. So you kind of felt second a little bit. So I don't know. I feel like that was probably a minute ago, but I may have not addressed it right away because, like I get it, right? When you're in the moment, your friends, you see them every couple of days. But it's a boundary, right? That becomes consistent. Then it's just like, hey, I'm here waiting on a text, or I'm here waiting, so you can at least chop it up with me, because after you go to the bar, you ain't gonna be wanting to call me, or if you call me kind of a little bit tipsy or whatnot.
so this was before you guys were living together? You're talking about?
Before I'm living again. Yeah, as we live together now, I don't know. I feel like we keep the main thing. Maybe family, but it's just us. So we got a family, but I don't think come to second. She may feel like that way because I used to hoop a lot. So she may feel, I was out of the house a lot more when I used to hoop, a couple different leagues. So I think at the time she felt like I was picking basketball over her. I used to hoop. I used to coach. So I was just kind of moving a lot. So I think she addressed it with me as far as how she thought I chose it. But again, it was perspective of me. It was, about, my mental, hooping. Then basketball was a job. So it was just kind of like, bringing money in. But,
Right. I do feel like when you have a lot of tasks pulling you in different areas in your life, you got this obligation, you have that obligation, it's easy for the other person to feel neglected, especially if that other person doesn't really have that many tasks that are like maybe they just have their job,
Right.
and they're not doing like any extracurricular activities, or so they're expecting you to be around more,
Yeah.
and then you have all these other obligations, and makes them feel like you're their second.
Look, though.
I mean, I used to be jealous of Nate because when he was boxing, he had a lot of free time,
Right.
and I was always working, and so I would be upset.
Yeah.
But there was
It's not my fault.
Yeah, it wasn't really his fault.
And I want to say something to
Go ahead.
too. You know how you said you was doing your stuff. You was basketball was bringing income as well.
Right.
I feel like doesn't matter for a female. A lot of females. I can't say every female, but like I said, most females. When you out, even when you're doing something productive, something to
They want you to be home.
uplift the family, whatever, and it's like they know like that's the money basket or the money bread or whatever, and you hustling and you doing what's right. They still get an attitude that you're not at the crib, bro, and that's really get to me because I'm like, what you want me to do? What else? You want me to stay at home and look in your face, and
Right.
then you still gonna call me a bum? You're a bum. Get up off the couch and go do something.
Or you
So
be
it's
home
like-
and they go to sleep.
Yeah, so it's like
You
it doesn't
just up
matter
at night.
It doesn't matter what you do, bro. It's always gonna be a low point in the relationship that they gonna have an attitude for something that
Right.
they shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what they be thinking in those moments or what they see, but that's one of my pet peeves,
I think
bro.
I
be
think a
like,
lot of women in
oh
general.
man, I'm mostly bro.
I think a lot of women in general, they just really value quality time, and maybe
Right.
that's their sometimes it could be their love language.
Quality time. But bro, we gotta run the money up. We have to be financially stable.
It depends on the person, but sometimes some people would rather, not have the extra money and just deal with. Now it depends. It's a slippery slope because some people want the extra money, but they want the time as well, and you can't have your cake and eat it.
can't have both.
That's what they
You
want.
can't
That's what
do
I'm talking about.
But if you have somebody that is willing to, not have the extra income and just want you home,
And they're gonna be a
then-
bum, and then when you're a bum, now you call them a bum.
no, that's what I'm saying.
when
Like
y'all get in
if
a
they're
fight,
okay
know what
with it, I'm just
know what
saying. If
when they get in a fight, you say, "Oh yeah, you're a bum." Man.
they can't
Yo,
do that.
no,
If obviously
no,
if they need
trust
to
me,
make
they
money,
be doing that. They be doing that.
But even if the women are okay with it, I feel like the man isn't always because he wants to always get more so we can go on those vacations
right.
or
So that's when the disconnect comes.
we can,
Girl might be like,
spoil them a little bit. So it's kind of like, we always,
men want that financial security.
Yeah. We always going to seek that, those opportunities.
So do you think that being too kind to others can cause emotional or, some form of neglect to your significant others? Because I know some people,
yeah, I can see that.
like they would choose their friends over their household. Like they'll go clubbing or they'll go on, consistent girl nights, or the guys are always having a poker night or something. So do you feel like being kind to others, right? So you don't want to say no to parties or events or anything that your friends are throwing. You don't want to say no. So you always are spending time outside of the house instead of saying, hey, you know what? I really gotta, my son has practice today, or, my wife has something that she wants me to attend with her coworkers, or, something like that.
No, that's the thing that a lot of people can't say no, even when you're supposed to say no, but you want to please people. So I call it a people pleaser. For me, in Jamaican terms,
You don't think that's normal though?
No, it's not normal because your first priority come first. What's first? You know what I'm saying? So it's not what they want you to do, because at the end of the day, they're not going to come home with you and face the fact that's what's going to go on in your household. So please your house first. Make sure your house is tidy first before you go in somebody else's house and want to, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the priorities, what we have going on, that should come first. I don't care what they hiring over there. You know what I'm saying? What they talking about. Because at the end of the day, bro, you're supposed to make your significant happy before you make other people happy. Because when you come home, you're not going to be happy.
True, but I do think it's a balance, right? Because what if your boys, you again, like I said, I used to hoop every
Yeah,
week.
yeah,
you know?
but it's a time for that though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking
Let
about
LaRon finish.
you can't do that. Not to cut him, but I'm saying.
But you cut him.
It's
Let him finish.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna heal him up. Band-Aid.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying though, it's not. I'm talking about it frequently. You could do it there
Right.
and then, but I ain't talking about every other day or you know what I'm saying. Like it's a time and a place for that. But majority of the time, you have to clean your house up.
Yeah.
You can't be going out there and want to say yes to everything. Sometimes even when you want to do it, bro, you said no.
I agree, and I think we learn as we get older. But sometimes it's a pride thing. Sometimes it's like you don't want your wife to be telling you what to do. You know what I'm saying? Asking and telling is two different things. If you be like, all right, I'm going out, she be like, no, you're not going out tonight.
No, it's crazy. Nobody, know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look,
we
you see
come
how
to
quick the tables turn, LaRon? Look at that.
No, but
that's
I'm
what
saying
I'm
though,
saying,
we
like-
come on a mutual thing because I value like my family. So
Right.
it's like know what I'm saying. I'll be like, yeah,
course.
I don't do it. Like, bro, I don't go out, bro. I know the business to take care of. So I will pour more into my family than anywhere else. So that's why, I just what need to be taken care of, even in the foundation, to grow the foundation.
Right.
I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out there clubbing, bro. I could do that, but I don't want to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But are you talking about this Nate in time? But like when you were younger, did you still have that same mindset?
But I'm saying I was young. I ain't had no family like
Okay,
that, bro. I ain't
so-
had no family. I'm just saying it's totally different.
Right.
So we're
You know
talking
what I'm
about, people of different ages groups.
Yeah.
You got to talk so that they can relate.
Because
you
I
know?
feel like as
Yeah.
we get older, our priorities change. We
Yeah.
don't care
You
about
ain't say-
going out.
yeah, you ain't
we trying to
say-
save money and doing all this.
Yeah,
but
you ain't say at any age.
So I
thought
feel
you was
like
talking about this age.
Nah.
younger people,
Yeah.
they might prioritize their friends a little bit more.
Yeah,
only
I
because
think they
The
do.
younger people be turning up, bro.
Yeah.
Be watch.
And
They're
that's
living
where-
in the moment, bro.
Well, what they say, bros before. I know the rest. So I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like in our community, that's a slogan. You know what I'm saying? So
Bro,
bros
let's get it.
they be valuing their friendships over women. You know, when the woman be doing everything for them and
Yeah, because
and being there.
back then, bro.
they're not ready to settle down.
yeah,
They're not
and
ready
then-
to give up that lifestyle.
Yeah, and then too,
Men take long.
and then too, bro. Her frontal lobe don't develop yet to make adult decision, bro.
Or what?
Her, you mean all humans? The frontal lobe doesn't develop until you're like 25.
Yes.
The what?
Your,
the frontal
the
lobe,
part of
yeah.
your brain
Over
that
here, bro.
is like responsible for like
But
logic,
yeah,
reasoning, making
adult
good
decisions.
decisions.
It's called frontal lobe.
Yeah,
Frontal lobe.
yeah,
Frontal lobe. Okay, I just learned something.
It's just
yeah. So
your brain has several different lobes.
to you, to 25. So I feel like we ain't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We ain't make adult decision for what?
I mean, men now still don't care. You got men
35.
Some of them.
still going out,
Some of them for the love and
still be at the bars. I'd be like, man.
still kicking it.
So
still,
do you guys
know
think
what I'm
it's selfish for your significant other to always want them to choose them first, or do you feel like it's needy, or
It's in some way. Not every time, but sometimes.
Like I said, it all depends. I don't think it's always selfish, but I got not an example, but a scenario, right?
go ahead.
For this conversation, I feel like us men and maybe women, I don't know, but we battle this between prioritizing our significant other and prioritizing our mothers, right? I know a lot of men where, the significant other may call mama's boys, but they just like value what their mother say. And then the significant other doesn't like it because they want to be number one. So what do y'all think about that?
Oh, trash.
What's trash?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
I'm saying, look.
You might
hold on.
be a little biased.
Hold on. Let me.
No. This is
Look.
background knowledge for our viewers.
Yeah. Okay. Background knowledge. I did not grow up with my mom. I left my mom when I was 5.
You didn't leave her.
Huh?
You didn't leave her. You were.
I was like, I would kidnap.
You were not kidnapped. Don't say that. That's
No, I'm
terrible
just playing.
to say. No, you just.
I was kind of kidnapped.
Your
though.
parents made the decision for you. Your parents made the decision for you to live with your dad.
Yes,
and you came to America. You didn't.
Yes, I moved on. No, so when I was 5, I moved away from my mom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think my grandma came and got me from my mom's crib. It was
His grandma, his father's
side.
mother.
Yeah, my father's side. So it probably, it was a better living situation for me and opportunity for me anyway. So no shade on that. But
I think boys in general at a certain age, they need their father.
Yeah, need a man.
Yeah.
So
So what do you think about if you got friends about them valuing their mother over their significant other?
Hold on, no. They can't, no, okay. So it's supposed to be a boundary. I'm saying a lot of moms, I'm speaking on that, facts. A lot of moms I see want to double dip, as in they want the son
right
to even like put them, like, yeah, I understand it's supposed to be boundaries. So I feel like a lot of mom need to step a step back, man, and let let her son grow up, be a man, because she always taking him for a little boy, a child. I understand that, he's a man now, so you can't be doing that in front of his significant, because it's like, it's going to cause a rift. And it's like, feel like, who you choose? You choose her or you choose me. So I feel like the mom's going to don't even make their son have to think about those things. You should be the adult because you older. But the opportunity to be like, okay, I'm going to take a step back and let my son do what he does. Don't just want to front up. I think a lot of moms be fronting up, bro. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of relationship, and it causes a rift between the significant. And, you know what I'm saying? And that's facts, though.
Do daughters go through that? Do you think daughters go through as much between their fathers and their significant other?
I think that it's different.
Yeah.
But it's similar at the same time. So I know for me, it probably I know at least a couple of my friends, Nate always feels like he has to fight for my approval in regards to my dad, because it's like he feels like I value my dad as if he's God, and like everything he says is golden.
Right.
And so like there was actually like a meme or a skit, and I wish we could pull it up so that we could show the people, but it was like a daddy's girl and they're at home with their husband. And then one time there was like the girl was saying like, I thought I asked you to fix this, sink or whatever. That's okay. I'll just call my daddy. He'll do it. Or it's like, take out the check. Oh, it's okay. Just whatever. I'll just call my daddy. He'll do it.
And then I was making the boyfriend or the husband get up and do it.
Yeah. Or they'll get, angry, or it's like the girl saying, oh, you didn't do this right. Oh, it's okay. I'll just call my daddy. He can do it right.
Right. So if you driving, who gets the front seat, Nate or your dad? If y'all going somewhere, who gets the front seat?
I don't really care.
Wait. Who gets the front seat?
Nate would let my dad get the front seat. I don't think he would offer. I don't feel like. I feel like the front seat should be given to the eldest person, no matter what situation, regardless if it's me in the front seat or if it's him in the front seat. But it's easier for older people to get in and out of the front seat than it is for them to get in and out of the back seat.
Yeah, that's fact.
So I don't like that. I know it's a big debate or topic or whatever.
It's usually with the men that do they let the mothers, do they let significant others
I feel like from a elderly standpoint, it's just easier. And sometimes the front seat has that little, that hook where they can, help pull themselves out. So I just feel like whether Nate is driving or I'm driving, if it's somebody older than either one of us, they automatically get the front seat.
Bro, I ain't no front seat guy. I don't even like the front seat.
People make it a big deal, and it's like, bro, it's a respect thing.
Yeah, you hear that, that controversy. So
Nah, bro. I'm cool in the back, bro. Listen, bro, Bro, I played the backside a lot of times.
Because she told you to get in the back so you got comfortable. I was just joking.
You funny boy.
But so I feel like it's a different aspect. A lot of mothers do kind of baby their sons,
Yeah.
and then they want them to remain kind of that way
Yeah.
even when they get married. And it's like, you are to do what I tell you to do, regardless of what your wife says.
Right.
But or like,
I've been knowing you since you was born.
yeah, I did this for you.
bro,
I did that for you. And or like for the girls, it's like for us, I mean, at least for me, my dad has always proven himself, and Nate says that I think that whatever my dad says is golden, because I really I can't remember a time where he told me something and he was wrong. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I've needed something, he's always shown up.
Right.
So he's been the most dependable, kind, loving. Like he's never really, I don't think my dad's ever been mean to me. I don't think he's ever yelled at me. Like I think his level of respect and kindness and nurturing and just like the dependability, the reliability, like it's never been faulted. It's never been broken. It's never been shaken. So I'm always going to feel that way.
So women go through it too then. It's just probably not talked about as much or
right.
because
I could call him for absolutely anything at any time of day. Like I could call him at 4 a.m. and he has to be somewhere at 7 a.m. for work.
Right.
And I could be in Indiana or something. He's not even going to ask me what happened. He's just going to come.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I call Nate. Nate might give me a lecture. Well, what were you doing out there? It's 4 a.m. He's going to come.
Yeah.
He's going to make sure I'm okay. But I'm going to have to hear his mouth about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to hear his mouth. My dad, he's gonna come and then maybe even ask me about it later. But his main priority is like, oh, that's my baby girl. I really don't care what the problem was.
Yeah.
I'm going.
I mean, yeah, because obviously he don't see you as much anymore, so that's probably like a reward to him now. You know,
Right.
Now that you're at the house, so he can show up. So I get it.
So it's a different type of. It's not like I value Nate less, you know. And he thinks that like I do. He thinks, he's always coming second to my dad.
Right.
No, I don't think that. You think that.
No, that's what you said. You were like, you always think that what your dad says is golden.
No, because I be saying what is like, if it's something to fix, you think I ain't been saying nothing. You think I can't fix it, so she look at me and say, "Oh yeah, I can't do that." Like she doesn't even give me a try. It's no try. It's like, "Oh, you can't do it out of the back." None of them ask me, bro. Like this type, no, you can't fix that. Like in her head, you can't fix that. And I'm like, bro, like, what are you talking about, bro? Who can't fix this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, I grew up, rub my hand, bro. I do anything, bro. No, I have to do anything. I can do anything, bro. I have to.
I do admit I had to kind of let go of that,
bro.
And let him, lead and let him take care of stuff, because I wouldn't even ask him. I would just my first instinct, because my whole life. It's been him, my dad, right? So my first instinct was to just get on the phone and call my dad.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was doing it purposely.
Right.
It was just it's a reflex.
No, I get it.
But now, it's just, oh, here, do this. I'll line up a list for you.
I get it.
But yeah, so people can come second to other people in their family as well. But it's just got to be you kind of like evaluating the situation.
Yeah, got to be boundaries at some point.
Right. So let's go to the goofy question of the day. Back to the wave of wisdom first. You say you love me, but you choose them, right? Mm-hmm. And the wave of wisdom was, issues can be small, but the principle may be heavy. Right. So just because you feel like something might be insignificant to you doesn't mean that it's not important to the other person, right? And you always want to make sure that you're putting your significant other first, prioritizing them first, making your household solid before you please others outside, right? Biblical terms, even with the family, they'll leave their father and their mother,
Right.
and they'll join their spouse as one, right?
Yeah.
So with the mother thing or the father thing, you kind of have to let it go, right?
Right,
Because
yeah.
now your immediate responsibility is your household.
Yeah.
And any parent, if they're a good parent, they'll understand that.
Right.
You know,
No.
their feelings might be a little hurt.
Yeah.
But as long as you prioritize them in your life as well, then they'll understand.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't neglect them, right? The parent, because they have been there your whole life, right?
Right.
They've raised you. They would do anything for you, even as
Yeah.
adult, right? So you still need to make them a big priority.
Right.
But if you balance it right, I think everybody could be happy.
Yeah. Same for boys and your guys. And one thing is you showing people how to love you by what you allow. So if you allow them to do this, allow them to do that,
Bro,
you showing them how to love you. So
talk that.
you got to take some accountability too.
Talk that. Talk that.
All right, for the goofy question. If second best was a fast food order, what would it be? I'm going to say a value meal. A value,
Second best was
second best. They get the value meal.
Nah, bro. I feel like not even. Yeah, getting that. No, I feel like Me, if second best was the, bro. Y'all,
A fast food order. If second
Yeah.
best was a fast food order, what would it be?
y'all will go on the. No, I think they will go under like the days when they have like, $2 for $1.
Yeah, $2 for $1. I would say
Bro.
going to the buffet.
A buffet?
Yeah, that's second best. Sometimes
What
Yeah.
buffet though? They got a Chinese buffet.
Any buffet. Because
any buffet.
it's
Or the
not,
old
it's
country
not no
buffet.
upscale anything.
Yeah, that's germs.
You can have anything you want, even germs.
Yeah, you think it's
You be
you
having
think
some good
you think it's
answers.
that you think it's that because it's
Man,
a
that's-
variety, but that's second best because everybody done touched it before you touched it.
Bro, I like that. That example I like though.
Yeah.
Not even the buffet, but the second best because everybody touch it. You ain't
Yeah.
the first one, so yeah, just to show you, I like that. That's what I
You
like.
rocking with me on this one?
Yup, that's what I like.
Okay.
Inside the buffet, what you?
I was surprised somebody didn't say the dollar menu, but I guess that's kind of a value meal.
That's what I said. No, I said.
Well, you
when they
said
had-
a deal. A deal is different than the dollar menu. Because
bro, a $2 for $1. Bro, that's
you said that when you go, like, you want to know Popeyes, they be having the deals on Tuesdays. I don't know if they still do that or not, but a deal.
I don't even know when you get $2 for $1 anymore.
You
The
can't even
apple
get
pies is not even $2 for $1.
Nah, bro. Now I be smacking
it.
though.
The dollar store
Yeah.
is not even $1 anymore.
Nah, bro.
It's a minimum $1.25.
Inflation.
All right, drop it in the comments if second best was a fast food meal, what would it be? You guys let us know. All right, that about wraps things up for tonight. Thanks for riding the waves with us. We hope you enjoyed the show. Before you go, make sure you hit that like, comment, share, or subscribe button and
sir.
keep chasing the tides of knowledge. Catch y'all on the next wave.
Yo.